Okay, this is my assignment 2, phishing test, proof of concept for QED Incorporated. My name is Johnny Nguyen, and you can see my student number there. But yeah, so let's get into it. But for the agenda for this video today, I'm going to go over the environment topology that I used, along with the phishing email contents that I crafted up for this specific social engineering attack, and then lastly, just going through the attack proof of concept demo for you. So it's it's a pretty simple topology, but on the left we have our attacker VM with the IP of 192.168.161.185, and the service it's essentially running is Apache 2, and and some mail scripts along with it, SMTP, so that I can send an email through command line. Um, we also have the SSH client as well, just to perform the portion where we gain access to the server. And then on the right, we have an Ubuntu machine that acts as the mail/client server, if you will. So in this case, it's using the same subnet with .1.86 as the finishing IP address, and it's going to have postfix and dovecat as the services to host the mail service within the client, and lastly an open SSH server for essentially workers to gain access, like remote access. So for the phishing email contents, this is what it looks like. So in my case, I essentially pretend to be an IT support of QED, and I'm targeting a junior research assistant due to the fact that they're still young and they're naive and they're not exactly sure of the entire company hierarchy yet. So it's more easier to target them, and I'm essentially telling them, hey, we're migrating our uh, our SSH to Q secure because it's more secure and it streamlines the whole process of gaining remote access. So we're gonna need them to essentially revalidate their credentials, right? And if they don't, then it's gonna result in a temporary loss of access to the research environment and storage files, and then we're gonna post in the phishing link as well. So this essentially utilizes authority and also timing as well, making this message urgent. So it makes it so that they're more likely to follow it due to authority and urgency of the request, right? And then from here, I can basically just get into the social engineering attack. But I guess first I'll show you off the Kali machine. So this is the attacker, and I just want to show. So we have three integral parts to this attack, or at least things that are set up here. But creds.txt. So this is where the username and password gets stored for anyone who inputs any of the their username or passwords within the phishing link or the portal. So as you can see, this is my previous run just to test it out. And then how that gets recorded down is with the log.php. So after they've successfully inputted their credentials, it's going to write their username or password right to the file, and then close the file and save it. And then for the HTML web portal page, it's pretty simple. We mimic the title of QSecure v2 portal, and we essentially have two input parameters for them, so username and password, and then it says revalidate credentials, and it's just a button. So these three work together to acts as like a phishing link to record down the username and the password credentials. I guess I can also show you that the IPs are correct as well, but this is the attacker. And let me just go ahead and also just want to show you that this Apache 2 is up and running, and then I can also just show you the website as well here. It's already up, but see, so it's 185, so it matches with the attacker. Okay, and then for the Ubuntu machine, systemctl status dovcat, dovecot, systemctl status postfix. So yeah, these are installed and configured and running, and I even have the logs also going here as well. And then, so this is the location where mail is actually saved. So if we do cat research assistant, so this is the user. We can see these are previous emails that I sent earlier. It sends straight to research assistant and QEDincorporated.com. And this is for specifically the research assistant. So yeah, that's pretty much the configurations and such, but let's essentially get into the attack really. So how I essentially launch the attack is through command line. One sec, as I have the command here. So I'm using the mail s command, and then so the recipient is research assistant at QED Incorporated, right? And then this is the pretext from earlier, and I placed my phishing link in here, right? So I'm going to go off and send that. See if that sends correctly. And then go back here, and we can actually just check the logs here as well. Yeah, so it looks like we got it, as you can see. And if we go back, yeah, we got it here as well. So it says to research assistant, this is the email. Oh, sorry, this is the email. So as you can see, the phishing link is right here. Dear Pikachu, we want to bring to your attention, same stuff. So complete your credential sync here. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. Pretending to be the victim, of course. This opens up the phishing link. Well, I guess I clicked it one too many times. Doesn't matter, but QSecure, V2, credential revalidation. So it's asking for a username and password and revalidate credentials. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to hit revalidate. And then it says account successfully revalidated. And as you can see, it redirected to the log.php. And that was the function where we're recording down the credentials. So if we go back to our attacker side now, and we look at the contents of creds.txt, we successfully captured their username and the password for SSH, right? So just to show you that it works, should have it here somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and SSH, and yeah, with the username research assistant, and then the password. And just like that, we're in. Right? See, 186, who am I? Research assistant. And yeah, that basically concludes my social engineering attack. Thanks for listening.